Greetings, Capricorn, and thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope that all is well with you. Today, I'll be doing the Celtic cross spread, and let's see what important messages the cards want to reveal. This may not resonate for all Capricorns, but I truly hope there's something here you can take away. Please feel free to check your other signs for important messages, okay? Thank you for your support, and let's begin. Spirit angels, we ask for insights and guidance for the sign of Capricorn. What do they need to know and need to be aware of at this time? What does Capricorn need to know and need to be aware of at this time? So heart of the matter is the Mother of Cups energy. This card is saying to pay very close attention to your intuition at this time. Your intuition is on point, Capricorn. You may also need to be mindful of those that take advantage of your kindness, of your generosity in one way, shape, or form. Paying attention to your gut will reveal certain things about people that you are dealing with. Say, for example, somebody that you think is an ally could have some hidden agenda, hidden intention. I'm getting that somebody is keeping you in the dark about something. But you can rely on your intuition to guide you and reveal certain things to you that the conscious mind can be blocking right now. The challenge here is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups may suggest a feeling of disappointment or a feeling of you need to spend more time on your own to contemplate, evaluate the situation, examine, Capricorn. Examine people in your life or examine the things that are happening, that are going on. The root here, or what's causing this, is the Six of Swords. Perhaps there's a need to get rid of whatever has been causing you stress, to move away from all the clutter, chaos, or some kind of conflict in the recent past. This is saying success is elsewhere. Keep moving forward. The rainbow is a symbolism that good times are coming. Hardships are already passing. The Six of Swords often shows up when there's a big transition in your life. This can indicate travel. Perhaps in terms of career or relationship, you're leaving something behind to pursue something better. Recent past is the Five of Swords, okay, from a 5 to a 6. So this is the energy that I was picking up. There was some kind of conflict, tension with another. If this happened in the workplace, Capricorn, even though this is a passing energy, I'm getting that it's still seemingly fresh. There might have been something that was revealed with the person that you were dealing with. If it's more than just one person, it may have been a competition or even sabotage. There was self-destruction here. Somebody was trying to gain upper hand. Somebody wasn't playing fair. You may have felt like something was too good to be true, and it turned out that your intuition was right. Some of you, it might have been somebody that you thought as an ally, somebody on your corner, but they may have deceived you or betrayed your trust in one way, shape, or form. So now the Mother of Cups is you emerging as more fully aware and conscious, more careful as well of committing to others or committing to people, whether it's about business or love. The Mother of Cups is on her guard, okay? She sees things beyond the surface. You can already pick up as well people's intentions. Some of you are empath, Capricorn. Now, on a completely different message, if there's any stress around home or people that you deal with in the workplace, remember to ask yourself if you're carrying the energy of others or is it your own energy? Because an empath tends to absorb energy in her environment, whether positive or negative. So this also cautions you of what drains you out, Capricorn, and how can you establish healthier boundaries. Try to be around people that uplift you. Avoid those that can be starting drama, conflict, or argument for no reason. The best that can be achieved is the Father of Wands. So the Father of Wands is saying, instead of worrying too much on things that you don't have control over, Capricorn, start taking action towards things that you do have control over. This can mean that whatever this situation played out in the past, there are just some things that we cannot change, but we can focus on the lesson. Oftentimes, the only option we have is to accept and figure out how to move forward in our journey and know that better things await us. So the Father of Wands is stepping into your confidence and resilience. I'm also getting that if you've been having self-doubts or a feeling of losing confidence, don't allow yourself to slip into a position where you're dependent on feelings and actions of others. Okay? This is a time to take charge, take conscious control back. Situation is still affecting you in one way, shape, or form. In the near future is the Sun of Wands energy. So there's a new person coming in here. This could be a potential ally for business, work, or for some of you, romantic pursuit. You and your power at this time, the Two of Wands. It's important to identify new connections, Capricorn, ones that bring abundance in your life, ones that appreciate as well what you have to offer, those that respect you. There's a mutual feeling here with Two of Wands. Both people gravitate towards each other. This card also speaks about planning. So Capricorn, there might be some kind of new opportunity that you've been eyeing on. This could be a new person as well that's been catching your eye. They're very drawn to you. You're very drawn to them as well. But like the guidance of this card, evaluate. There's a need to examine things and offers being presented. Also, be mindful of what divides your focus. If there's too much going on in your life right now, see what you could be potentially juggling. If there's so much on your plate, this may also affect your energy overall. But with Sun of Wands, I'm getting that for some of you, this is a good ally, somebody that you can depend on. But there's also a shadow aspect to the Sun of Wands. This card can caution you against a smooth, talking, charismatic person in your life, or potentially coming in as well. Be on your guard, Capricorn. Just be careful of committing to anything new at this time. Do not rush in. The Sun of Wands can be an energy of rushing in. It needs careful planning. See things in a different angle and perspective. Whatever you're inquiring about, it could be business opportunity or relationship, okay? In the environment, Nine of Swords energy. So Nine of Swords. To stop worrying too much, Capricorn, and start taking action, right? This card as well, in the environment, I'm getting that somebody has been causing you stress. Hopes and fears is the Tower. I'm also getting a feeling of guilt here, Capricorn. Somebody potentially is coming back because they've been feeling guilty for what these actions were in the past. This could be while you're evaluating the situation very carefully and examine if their actions match their words, if somebody's indeed sincere. If this Sun of Wands is somebody you already met in the past, they're potentially coming back around, okay? And so with Nine of Swords energy, this is a feeling of being haunted, a feeling of, I wish I could have done things better. But this could be all happening because you're choosing to move forward, Capricorn. The Tower has hopes and fears. Somebody's afraid that the structure they built with you, the connection, the friendship, is now coming down. Something has been revealed about their nature, Capricorn, or a truth has been exposed. On a different message, the Tower also indicates here that whatever has been taken away, whatever has been stripped away, Capricorn, it just goes to show that it wasn't built on a proper foundation. Look at this as a bigger picture and not zoom in too much. This could be a shaking up of the foundation, but don't resist the change. If this is going to be stripped away, it only means that it's not there It's not meant to be there to begin with, okay? And you're also going to have an opportunity to build on something better, build on something new. Somebody's pride and ego may also now be coming down, Capricorn. Because in the beginning here, the Five of Swords can be seen as someone who wanted to prove a point, somebody who wanted to have the upper hand. Perhaps there was an argument or battle that they thought they won, but this came with a high cost because it pushed them towards isolation. You may have isolated yourself, or they may have isolated themselves. You are now in a much better mind space and heart space. This card in this deck, particularly in this deck, highlights mental health. Do whatever it takes to protect your mental and emotional well-being, even if it means creating distance. So whoever this person is that you had some conflict, even if it's a friend or a colleague, I'm getting that there's a feeling of remorse, Capricorn. And the Tower means they may probably admit these feelings because they can no longer contain them or bottle these feelings for too long. But just be careful, because I'm seeing here the possible energy of somebody may not have clear intentions just yet. Someone here in your sphere, in your realm, may have a tendency to be oversensitive, Capricorn. Or, you feel like you're walking around eggshells with this person. Something you do or say, they perceive it in a sort of a negative way, and they turn you out to be the bad person. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting that card, that energy. But then something will be revealed with the Tower. This is also going to cause them to examine their behavior. Now, Capricorn, if there was any perceived injustice, because on an extreme message, the Five of Swords can indicate sabotage. This can also indicate bullying, harassment. I don't really like the energy of the Five of Swords, so there was something very difficult that you've been through. But then with the Tower, it's meant to be stripped away, Capricorn. You're meant to be redirected to something better. Otherwise, if you kept going on that path, that direction, it may have been more painful for you to stick around. I'm also getting that now that this is being revealed, there are new allies in your corner. There will be people that will be sticking up for you, okay? I'm seeing that with Father of Wands and Son of Wands energy. There are those that believe in you. Somebody may have tried to ruin your reputation, or they started to have a smear campaign over something, manipulated the outcome. Whatever this energy takes form. Sometimes the best way is to quietly remove yourself and choose your battles. They're not worth your time and energy and your mental health. So what is the final outcome here for Capricorn? For some of you, this already happened in the past. And possibly these feelings are resurfacing again because it's the person that's coming back around in your life. So the guidance here is to not slip into a position where you're dependent on feelings and actions of others. Go within, look inward, and assess how you feel about this. Trust your intuition, it will guide you. Whether it's a feeling of, should I trust this person? Should I believe the words that they're saying? Should I accept them back into my life? Your intuition will lead you. So, wow, as the final outcome is the Ten of Swords energy. So I see the Ten of Swords as finality and ending of whatever you've been worried about, whatever has been causing you stress. This could be relationship difficulty, financial pressure, or stress from overwork. Self-love is needed at this time, okay? Now with Ten of Swords, this card often highlights a feeling of betrayal. If this already happened in the past, Capricorn, know that this is the last push. Let go of any feelings of resentment, grudge, or hurt and pain. The Tower is going to help to liberate you and free you from that. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on what you want to achieve next. Even if it's hard, think about the positive direction where you want to go. There's strong feeling of movement in this card. You're not going to stay in this energy for too long. Let me just clarify the Ten of Swords here, okay? But I see an ending of a negative cycle. There might have been trauma experience here over the hands of someone. Having the courage to stand up for yourself, because the Tower means letting a structure go. Something like a pattern, a dynamic that's been playing on, or somebody's behavior is also going to be called out. It's going to come to an end. It's either the situation itself will sort itself out, or you're finally going to find it within you, Capricorn, to make decision and free yourself. Sometimes this card calls for forgiveness. And forgiveness does not mean you tolerate their actions or you're saying that it's okay for whatever this person has done in the past. It's not asking you to forget, Capricorn, but it's asking you to forgive so that you can liberate yourself. Okay? So you can embrace the future with joy, happiness, and a feeling of excitement for what's next. I'm getting that somebody is indeed feeling guilty for this. Forgiveness cannot be rushed. Take all the time that you need. Go through these feelings and emotions. Don't keep them in. If there's someone that you also need to talk to right now, remember you have people on your corner. External help can turn things around here. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords energy. Eight of Pentacles. This could about what happened in the workplace. Somebody that you were working with. For some of you, Eight of Pentacles, this card also sets focus on work, on your priorities, getting back on track. Eight of Pentacles as well highlights good rewards coming in, Capricorn. Now that you're finally getting over the situation, it may have been something long overdue, but it's being reminded to you for a reason because there might have been something you've overlooked. But with Eight of Pentacles, there's a stronger version of you that's emerging. This card often highlights the need to move forward with your life and go for new things, liberate yourself. The situation is already way past behind you. It's no longer your reality. You are creating, weaving your own story. You're somebody that will take charge and take control over your own destiny here. The past does not need to define you any longer. Now, I also am getting with Sign of Wands and Ten of Swords. Just be careful if the past person that you dealt with already had a pattern. It's going to be a different scenario from one person to another. But be on your guard, Capricorn, because this is an outcome. Be careful of committing. There might be some deception and betrayal here. If you already feel like something is just too good to be true, or somebody's potentially using their charisma, a smooth talker, these cards are cautioning you. Okay? Let's pull one more card for the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Your hard work is what's going to determine the outcome. There are some things that we don't have control over, such as the Wheel of Fortune. But remember, your energy can sort of shift the field of reality. Choose to stay optimistic, Capricorn, and focus on the bigger picture. And with Wheel of Fortune, you start to change your reality, the external circumstances. Something is going to start working into your favor here. This is all about recognizing your own power. You are the author of your own story. Do not choose to be the victim of a situation. If you felt like you've been down on the Wheel of Fortune, what comes around goes around here, Capricorn. Whoever did you wrong in the past. And we do not wish harm on these people, but what goes around comes around, right? We are all on our own path towards karmic enlightenment. So the cards are encouraging you to keep doing things right by you and towards others. It's a choice to walk the path. The Wheel of Fortune, the greater message of this card is how we choose to respond over betrayal, hurt, and pain. We don't choose to be down, Capricorn. We don't give up our own power. This is all about choosing to stand strong and ride the wave in life. No one is immune to the tides of change. But it's saying you will be evolving, growing, and healing in the process. And trust that there's good fortune coming in. Hardships are not permanent, but it's happening meant to increase your faith. So know that soon things will be improving in your life, okay? So let me just pull an advice card here, Capricorn. What is your advice for Capricorn at this time? What is your advice for Capricorn at this time? Great gratitude. Let me read what this card is saying as advice. Enthusiasm for life. A woman holds baby birds in her hands, listening to the songbirds in the trees behind her. She has deep appreciation for the simple sweetness of the world. Gratitude is a consciousness of great energy, and this card indicates that you are capable of moving into this powerful vibration now. In fact, it's the perfect time to focus on this conscious choice as a way of life. You have much to be grateful for, even if you don't always notice it. Your choice to acknowledge the many sources of value in your life acts like a beacon in the universe, one that draws many more things to appreciate to you. This ongoing gratitude also sparks a heightened enthusiasm for life and an absolutely irresistible life force. So expect great things from your great gratitude. The universe rewards your genuine appreciation. Protection message. When this card appears in your spread, it indicates a deep dissatisfaction taking place. You may have had a recent loss, or you may be immersed in something very frustrating. Perhaps you have never even learned how to be happy. Whatever the cause of your dissatisfaction, you absolutely must make the mental shift to focused appreciation. Choose to notice all the present value in your life. Let go of any envy you have for others. When you constantly long for what others have, you disregard the joy you could be choosing to engage in yourself. Your blatant refusal to be grateful becomes a self-perpetuating energy of lack in your life. It's time to get your enthusiasm back. Choose to be grateful at least a dozen times a day. Your life will shift from utter frustration to joyous satisfaction. Wow. So Capricorn, now that I'm seeing this Four of Cups, sometimes this card also indicates the need to notice and appreciate all that you have, and not the things that you may have lost in the past or things that you feel you don't have. Your gratitude will grow more each day, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for your reading. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you all love and light, and take care. Namaste.